Okay, hey everybody. Just thought I'd make a quick video. I got to get a lot of videos uploaded over the next few weeks, so it's going to take a while to get caught up, but that's okay. I'm just doing this for my own mental health anyway. So, two things. I had a great home show on Saturday. Easily the same attendance that we had last year. Don't know. I'd have to look at. I haven't gotten the numbers yet. I did decide to use a Square card reader. We have one. Had it for a while, and we just haven't used it last year since I started. So I decided to roll it out at tickets for the home show as an option for people. And the treasurer, came up with a fee to charge, just to make sure we were covered and everything. And we had about, a couple hundred people take advantage of it, which is a big deal. That's hopefully we'll see that. The idea was if people got to the gate and they were expecting to pay cash, they figured out that, we have debit here, we have card readers. The idea was people would decide to use the card reader and keep that cash in their hands to spend, hopefully, on other things in the show. Candy grams or food. That's mostly what was there. I had a really good night. I'm quite certain we made a good amount of money on concessions. We sold out of a lot of things, which is always it's a balancing act because you don't necessarily want to not have food for people, but you also don't want to have a lot of leftover food. So bottom line is we, from a concessions standpoint, which was mostly my focus, we had a great show. Next, I have a pair of 48 jeans that I bought over the summer. And then I got them tapered and hemmed and taken into the waist. I was not thrilled with how that turned out. They're elastic in the waist, and of course they're a 4-way stretch denim, so there's tons of spandex in them. So it's got to be hard to do that from a seamstress standpoint. It's got to be challenging. I wasn't happy with how they came out. They basically look like elastic waisted pants in the back, which isn't a big deal. Most of the time I wear my pants, my jeans with the shirt out anyway. I don't usually tuck my shirt in to my jeans, so it's not a big deal. But even without that, they're just too big in the thigh. They're 48s. They were tapered from the knee down and at the waist, so they're starting to look a little like clown pants because of the way they were made, and the size is just too big. So tonight I stopped at a secondhand store, a consignment shop, to see if I could find a cheap pair of pants. Got a really nice pair of corduroys, but I didn't pull the trigger on those. They were cheap. They were like $7, $6. I would have had to have them taken in, tapered and hemmed because they were a little long, and then they would have I would have wanted them tapered a little bit more at the leg. So I decided against it. I have a lot of other things. I'm trying to buy a lot of band apparel this year for myself. So, and I'm going to buy 2 sizes of a couple things because I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep shrinking. So, to that end, I didn't want to spend on a pair of corduroys and then having them altered. And then decided to go to Walmart because it's here, it's easy, and try on a couple different pairs of jeans, different sizes. But when I put on the corduroys, they were labeled a 42, which, if that's correct, I'm gonna go home and go home and measure myself. I have a weigh-in 3 days. I'm gonna weigh myself after 4 weeks here of not having weighed myself. That's my plan going forward, is to weigh myself every 4 weeks to the day, just to see where I'm at and see, if I'm maintaining a loss rate that's decent, or if God forbid I start to level off and not lose or gain, which I don't think will happen, but for a while. But yeah, they were marked at 42, so I'm like, huh. I mean, I'm wearing 46s for work, and I'm pretty sure those are a little big too, but I can't imagine I'm in a 42. So I grabbed some 42s, I grabbed some 44s. Didn't have any 46s, so that's the way that goes. I mentioned that in a previous video, where at a 46 you're still in a big man size. So the world opens up to you in terms of selection and price options and everything else when you're in a 44. When you get down to that 44, that's like the top end of the normal sizes. Once you hit a 46, it's considered a big man, and you're gonna pay more, and sometimes you're gonna pay more, and it's gonna be harder to find, because number one, it's the bottom end of the big size and the top end of the small size, and a lot of people are 46s. So anyway, it's gonna be hard to find those. But today I got into a 44 pants and jeans, and then the 42s fit like a glove. They were great in the corduroys. So my current guess is that I'm about a 43, depending on the cut. I'm going to go home and measure myself right now, because I want to buy some band stuff. So I need to know my waist and my hip measurements to make a smart purchase there and not get the wrong size. But holy crap, man, 44. In less than 6 months, I'm down 6 sizes. 50, so I was in a 52, so 50, 48, 46, 44. It's 4 sizes, 8 inches in less than 6 months. May, June, July, August, and September, I'm 5 months basically. I'm 5 months and 10 days. 5.5 months from the time I started. So, holy crap. That means I'm probably still losing, and when I weigh myself on Thursday, I'm going to be very happy, because I think I'm not feeling it a lot. And when you go by the waist size and you go by the fit of the clothing, sometimes you don't notice. And then I was trying different things on, and everything's cut different. So you can't even go by, large, extra large, small, medium, whatever. You can't go by any of that, because everything's cut different. Which is why the 42 really threw me. I grabbed them, I looked at them, I'm like, I love them. They look really comfy. I might go back there again. The way that store works is the price that they want for the item goes down the longer the item is there. So I might go back there again in a week and see if they're still there and if they're cheaper, because I think they were going to go down. I should have checked the date. Actually, I don't think they go down for another 2 weeks, so they probably won't be there. But I didn't like the fact that they were super comfy. They would be comfy to wear to work. I don't know. We'll see. I just didn't want to pay to have them tapered and hemmed and everything. They would have cost me probably $20 after alterations, and I don't know if I'll even be able to stay in them till I can wear them, because it's not that cold out. It's the middle of September. I'm not going to be able to really be comfortable in those till like November, December. I don't think they'll fit right then. I did get this jacket at Old Navy. I don't even know the size. I actually think it's a 2X, just because that's the way it is. It's a 2X. I don't really care. It's a 2X. It's a 2X, but it fits good, and it's got a little bit of room. Then extra large still isn't good in the hips for some reason at Old Navy. It's not that they're tapered or anything. They're just not good in the hips for me at Old Navy. This shirt's a 2X, and I don't think I could get an extra large version of this. I think there's a significant drop off in their sizing between the double X and the extra large. But even so, this is a good jacket to have for the fall. It probably will even get me through the winter. I can layer underneath of it for the winter and probably be fine for a few months with it. I'm thinking, if I put a nice like sweater hoodie under it, or even a fleece, or a polar fleece with a hood. I don't even have to have a hood. I could just put another layer, another little jacket under it. So we'll see. But I have it. I don't wear a lot of layers and a lot of heavy things in the winter. So I'm thinking if I start to just wear my cardigan in the morning and then wear this, I'll be fine for most of the winter. And I won't need to spend money on like a wool coat or anything. And I'll try to just push through this season and then see where I'm at next year, rather than buy a wool coat now and then, like I did last year, got a pretty nice wool coat for Christmas for my wife, and then decided to lose this weight, so I can't wear it anymore. So, yeah. So I'm in a 44 pants, which is insane. Even a 44 Levi's, they just weren't as comfortable. And the weird thing was, they actually had room in the back. Like the way my body's built, I have a duck butt basically. So I have a concave back really, and yeah, they had a little more room in the back than even the Lees did. But they weren't quite as comfortable in the hips and thighs. They didn't have quite the right room, which again, I'm buying pants to wear now. I don't have a good. I don't want to wear the big jeans anymore. They're just too big. They're just too big. So they're probably going to go away. Or I'll just turn them into work. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Wore them all summer. I wore them all summer, so I got the wear out of them, and then just the mistake was getting them altered, which I didn't know at the time. I'm really losing weight at a rate that I did not think. I did not think I would. So, anyway, it's 7:00. I'm going to catch a little late dinner. I got a really late lunch today because work was nuts. Didn't get lunch till about 3. 2:30. So it's 7 now. I'm going to have a little something for dinner. I got a cold, so I'm going to just rest tonight, play some Days Gone. It's like my favorite video game from the PS4. Love that game. Super cheap. If you haven't played it, play it. It's on PC now, and it's on PS4. So, holy crap, I'm in a 44. 4 pant sizes down in less than 6 months. God is good. Peace, love, understanding.